Dak Prescott addresses spitting on Jalen Carter. Well, I'll be damned. It was just 6 seconds into the NFL's 2025 season opener when pandemonium broke out. What would have been the beginning of another heated rivalry matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles turned into the top headline, as star defensive tackle Jalen Carter was expelled for spitting on Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott. Now, Prescott is sharing his side of the story. A heated moment misunderstood. The sequence played out on the opening kickoff, after Eagles fullback Ben Van Sumeren appeared to get injured. Once the game restarted, Prescott, who was standing with his offensive lineman, went into his normal pre-snap routine, including spitting on the ground. But what was ordinary for him was ammunition for confrontation. "I mean, I guess you could say trying to mess with Ty Book," Prescott said after the game. "I was goggling at him because I was right here by the two linemen. And yeah, I had to spit. I wasn't going to spit on my lineman. I just spit in front." To Prescott, it was just clearing his mouth before the play. But to Carter, standing in formation nearby, the action appeared intentional. Carter then went to the police and reported it, pulling off the sweater and showing her the saliva stain. "You trying to spit on me?" Carter said, according to the complaint. Prescott said he was blindsided by the charge. "I felt like he was taunting me," Prescott said. "But, I'm not going to spit on someone. I sure as hell am not trying to spit on you. We're about to play a game. Why would I do that? And then spit on me in that moment." It was sort of almost a surprise of everything. The fallout. Video replays from NBC's broadcast rocked with Prescott's account, though, by revealing that he spit at the ground, not Carter. Carter's revenge was enough to force officials to remove him from the game, as he was disqualified after only 6 seconds of play. The ejection was not only rare, it was historic. Carter's ejection marked the quickest dismissal in an NFL game since September 12, 2005. It was a crushing loss for the Eagles. Carter, the number 9 pick in the 2023 draft, had developed into one of the league's disruptive interior linemen with 42 tackles, for 0.5 sacks and 53 pressures in 2024 on his way to his first Pro Bowl. His presence was felt right away, too, as the Cowboys drove 53 yards in 6 plays, finished by Javonte Williams' 1-yard touchdown run. Backlash and consequences. Carter received criticism from around the NFL landscape. They didn't hold back, former players and analysts. Rodney Harrison and Tony Dungy each labeled the act unprofessional and detrimental to the team. Pro Football Talk's Mike Florio took it a step further, stating Carter might be looking at the possibility of some sort of suspension based on how he conducted himself after the game. At the very least, a hefty fine appears to be inevitable. The botched play cost Philadelphia, and maybe even more than that. The Eagles' shutdown defense had again been nadgered, and, while they would hang on at Veterans Stadium for a 24-20 victory, they were left in the ominous shadow of controversy. What's next? Now, both teams have to move on to Week 2. The Cowboys host the New York Giants in Arlington, hoping for a quick rebound. The Eagles, meanwhile, gear up for a Super Bowl rematch against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, a game that will begin with discipline. The Cowboys-Eagles rivalry has never required further animosity, but this weird spitting episode gives us sagging a chapter. Prescott insists he meant nothing by it. Carter is stuck dealing with the consequences of a costly split-second decision, and fans are discussing one of the most bizarre ejections in the history of the NFL. One thing seems clear with catchers and hitters. Every snap, every gesture, every reaction matters. Your thoughts? Was Carter's response warranted, or was it over the top? Tell us what you think, and keep the conversation going as the NFL season continues.